Hello, young readers, and welcome to Story Time with me, your little darling narrator. I hope you enjoy this channel and that your imagination gets a good workout through the stories read here. Now, if you really enjoy this channel, then I'm inviting you to subscribe to this channel. If you like a story that's being read to you, I need you to do me a favor. I need you to smash that like button. Let me know you like a story. That lets me know to keep doing what I'm doing so you can get more stories like it. Okay? Now, if you're ready, go ahead, sit back, relax, and we'll get started. The name of this story is called Franklin's Bad Day by Paulette Bourgeois and Brenda Clark. Franklin loved to play outside in winter. He could skate forward and backward. He liked to catch snowflakes on his tongue and make angels in the snow. But today was different. Franklin was having a very bad day. It started in the morning. Franklin was grumpy when he woke up. "That's a grouchy face," teased his father. "Yes, it is," said Franklin. He crossed his arms and frowned. "Would you like a nice breakfast?" asked his mother. "No," said Franklin. His mother made breakfast anyway. Franklin stared out the window. Heavy gray clouds pushed across the sky. "It's even a bad day outside," grumbled Franklin. He picked at his food. For the rest of the morning, nothing went right. Franklin knocked over his juice and broke his favorite cup. He couldn't find his marbles, and the last piece of his puzzle was missing. Franklin slammed a door and stomped his feet. "You seem awfully cranky," said his mother. "I am not," shouted Franklin. Just then, Bear knocked on the door. Franklin peeked out. "Do you want to make a snowman or ride on my sled?" asked Bear. Franklin sighed. "I don't want to do anything." "Please?" Bear said. "Fresh air will do you good," said his parents. "Out you go with Bear." They handed Franklin his hat and mittens. Franklin pouted as he bundled up and went outside. The two friends walked along the path near Otter's house. "Let's ask Otter to come," said Bear. Franklin gave Bear a puzzled look. "Oh, I forgot," said Bear sadly. "Otter moved away yesterday." They didn't talk all the way to the hill. Franklin kneeled at the front of the sled, and Bear sat behind him. Bear gave a push. "Let's go!" he shouted. The sled glided halfway down the slope, and then it stopped. They had landed on a bare patch. "Oh no," wailed Franklin. "What a terrible day!" The hill was no fun, so Beaver suggested they go to the pond. When they arrived, the pond was roped off. "No skating today," warned Mr. Mole. "The ice is thin." Franklin lost his temper. "This is my worstest day ever." "There's no such word as worstest," said Beaver. "There is for me," said Franklin. "I'm leaving." Franklin stormed home. He threw his skates and his slushy-mushy mittens on the floor. "Please pick up your things," said his mother. "No!" he yelled. Franklin was sent to his room. Franklin was so furious that he kicked his castle. His father came running when he heard the crash. "What's going on in here?" Franklin lay on the floor and cried. "Don't worry," said his father. "You can build the castle again." "But I made that castle with Otter, and she's not here anymore," sobbed Franklin. "Oh, now I understand," said Franklin's father. "You're mad and sad because your friend moved away." Franklin nodded. "And you miss her a lot," his father said. "Yes," agreed Franklin in a small voice. They hugged each other for a long time. "Otter and I did lots of things together," said Franklin. "Now we can't." "You can still be friends," said Franklin's father. "You can share your feelings by calling or writing." Franklin thought for a moment. "Do we have a big envelope and some stamps?" he asked. Franklin spent the rest of the day making a scrapbook for Otter. He filled it with pictures and drawings of the two friends together. Near the back, Franklin put a dozen envelopes. He printed his address on each one. On the last page, he wrote, "Please write to me. Then we can stay friends forever." As he walked to the mailbox, Franklin felt better. Snow was falling, and it was getting cold enough for the pond to freeze. Franklin had a feeling that tomorrow would be a good day. Well, that ends our story. And we did have a good story here with some great takeaways. And the takeaway that I'm looking at with Franklin's bad day was it all came from him missing his friend. And it was sadness, but he didn't want to tell anybody. And when you try to hold those kinds of emotions in, they will fester, they will turn, and sometimes that sadness can turn into anger. Maybe the anger is because no one understands what you're going through, but if you don't tell anybody, a lot of times they may not know it. They may miss it. But for Franklin, he finally broke down, and his father, comforted him, and that's when he broke down and told his father that he misses Otter. Well, that's when he was able to get a solution. When he broke that door down and let somebody in to know what was going on with him, he was open to a solution. And the solution that his father gave him turned out to be just what the doctor ordered, if you will, to turn his bad day and turn it around to the point that he actually can see the next day being a good day. So don't hold in your emotions. If you're feeling something, let somebody know. Let that person that's closest to you know, so that they're not guessing or trying to figure it out and can't really address what ails you, okay? What's making you feel the way you do. So if you let someone know, let someone in, then you'll see the rainbows and you'll see the blue skies. And that's the great takeaway from this story. I hope you got a takeaway too. Well, until next time, my young readers, I am your little darling narrator. Out.